Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. John says yesterday's corn futures market up slightly much of the day, surging higher in the last hour of the session as December corn futures closed up 13 by the bushel. Soybeans and wheat were also higher. Midwest corn and bean harvest progressing well this week. Ideal harvest weather over much of the corn belt. Much of yesterday's strength due to the very light farmer selling, given the sub-$5 futures levels prevalent for some time until yesterday. Continuing hot weather in South America also has the market's attention. Crude oil closed up another $1 per barrel as crude oil again approaches that $90 a barrel level. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM remains closed for Milo trucks. Timco Houston open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, it's 1-800-2-TUGGLE, 1-361-852-5207. That's Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Jody Fry, producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how was the sale?
I thought it went good. Had more cattle than what we expected to have, and the market was slightly better than reports I'd heard earlier in the week. So all in all, I thought we got along real good. 1,000 head today compared with last week's sale, calling these calves near steady. Continued good demand for those better quality offerings. Slaughter cows and bulls, like it started out at the first part of the week, they were on the lower side, calling those weak to $3 lower. Had several hundred of those packer cows on offer at today's sale. Another limited supply of replacement type cows sold about steady. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from $2 all the way up to $275, mostly $220 to $245. 600 to 800 pound steers, $185 to a high of near $240, mostly $2 to $220. Heifer calves, better quality heifer calves, $190 to $250, mostly $2 to $225. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding, 73 to 93. Several of those highest yielding slaughter cows from 94 all the way up to a high of 104. Thin or very low yielding cows from 60 to 72. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, 86 to 106. Still some of those very highest yielding slaughter bulls from 108 all the way to a high of 122. Cow-calf pairs, average to better quality, a few singles and small groups of those, anywhere from 1,400 to a high of 2,025.
How do you feel about next week?
Well, we broke that. We almost made it to the 7,000 mark this week.
Right.
Goats just keep coming prior to opening of deer season. I think that's having a lot to do with it. Of course, dry weather. That's compounding the issue too, but I would say at least 5,500 to 6,000 and possibly more. We know some sheep and goats coming already over the weekend for Tuesday. Cattle numbers, I look for somewhere in this 800 to 900 head range.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Office number is 325-653-3371. Mobile phone would be 234-7895.
I appreciate you, Jody. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at your meat moves. The National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, $87.13 on Thursday, down by 82 cents. Federal slaughter through Thursday, 1.924 million head. That's 18,000 head down from last week's total. As we turn our head and steer our gaze toward the beef side of the meat equation, we evaluate wholesale box beef prices. Choice 26 stronger at $304.12. Select box 87 lower at $27.48. Federal slaughter for the week looks like it's 502. That's in thousands of head through Thursday, 3,000 more than last week. Neighbor, as we look toward the USDA's evaluation of fat cattle, 184, mostly 186, and 294 dressed. Neighbor, there's your meat move. We're on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how did the sale go this week?
We had a good sale yesterday, Larry. A little lighter than it was the week before, but we had over 800 head of cattle. We had 150 slaughter cows and bulls, and the calf market was really good, and the calves were really good. On the cows, slaughter cows 40 to 108, slaughter bulls 80 to 105, stocker cows 8 1/4 to 14.25, and no pairs. On the calf side, on the steers, 2 to 3 weight steers brought 265 to 330. 3 to 4 weights, 280 to 335. 4 to 5 weight steers brought 250 to 290. 5 to 6 weights, 230 to 252. 6 to 7 weight steers brought 220 to 240, and the 7 to 8 weights $2 to 229. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weights brought 220 to 260. 3 to 4 weight heifers 250 to 330. 4 to 5 weights 230 to 280. 6 to 7 weights 220 to 237, and the 7 to 8 weight heifers $2 to 211. Overall, had a good day. Had a lot of good cattle. It's really surprising for the middle of October. So anyway, we look forward to next week.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for that next sale there in Caldwell.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the Bourne, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings, Lexington area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Carl, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, in 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how's the bull business?
Oh, not too bad. We got in a load Monday morning here. We got in some really nice coming 2-year-old Angus bulls and a few coming 2-year-old Red Angus, and got some young Charolais bulls also. You know, they're 18 to 20-month old, and a few black Simmentals, and we've got a nice set of those Pole Herefords and a couple of horn bulls here. And got a few older Charolais bulls and some older Red Angus here, and a couple of older Angus bulls. Just, you know, and we're going to load another load of Charolais bulls here that any day now. As soon as they get the truck up there to pick them up, there'll be a set of big old stout coming 2-year-old boys. They're really outstanding set of bulls. But we'll have a lot of inventory on hand here. Somebody needs one to get ready for the spring deal, you know.
Right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Leroy Kruger.
They can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye. Hi, neighbor. Larry Marble with you. We're here with Aaron Lee of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Call 830-317-1797. They specialize in Texas farms, ranches, and custom homes on acres. Aaron, you've got a question for my South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been looking high and low for ranches for my clients, but there's been some problems.
What's the issue, Aaron?
Well, a lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of agents aren't calling me back or updating listings, and I've got buyers ready to buy their perfect Texas ranch.
Now, don't all the agents put their properties online like y'all do?
Many do, but sometimes these properties aren't updated if they've sold or if they've been taken off the market for one reason or another. So what does that do? It wastes a whole lot of people's time. Right now, I've got buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas County. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their ranchers out in Frio or LaSalle County or any of the counties surrounding to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, I've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where I'm at with this. If you list your property with us today, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I'm tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
They can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron Lee, Homestead and Ranch Realtors. Thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Kenny Mingus, Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. Kenny, how's the Friday sale shaping up Thursday evening?
Well, it's pretty busy, Larry. We get tagging on 1,500 right now. Thinking we're going to have somewhere 17.5 to 2,000 with about 400 cows.
Talk to us about some of the shiny consignments all the way around.
One guy brought in about 20 good cows. We aged and palpated them with a few pairs on them. Pretty nice. Got a good string of weight cows. Got several bunches of 60 to 100 calves, them big ranch deals, and the quality's really good.
Good. Well, tell
Quality's
everybody,
really good.
tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this sale on Friday.
You bet. Catch us at the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate you. Have a good sale.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
You bet. Bye.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panel. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle work in pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store. Call 210-624-2000 or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6, and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays, 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com. Of course, that's the San Antonio store, or wholesalesteelbcs.com. And that's the Bryan College Station Hearn store. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange. Uvalde. Klein, how'd the cattle sale turn out?
Well, Larry, we had 614 head today. Thought those Packer cows and bulls were probably $4 to $5 lower. The good calves, the yearlings, I thought were $4 to $5 better, and I thought the kind of plainer calves might have been $3 to $4 lower. So kind of a mixed bag today, but still awful good market. Choice steers $1.80 to $2.45, and the lightweights $2.10 to $3.05. Choice heifers $1.80 to $2.35, and the lightweights $2 to $2.80. Crossbred steers $1.75 to $2.35, and the lightweights $2 to $2.85. Crossbred heifers $1.70 to $2.25, the lightweights $1.85 to $2.70. Stocker cows today $95 to $1.30. Packer bulls $97 to $1.12. Those breaker cows $85 to $99. Those cutters and canners $70 to $82. And those Shelly cows $35 to $55. Pairs day today, bred cows $1,000 to $1,400. So still got along pretty good.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's Sheep and Goats on Tuesday, Cattle Thursday.
Just call at the office 830-278-5621 or my cell phone 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Good morning, Texas. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and I'm with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. Stephen, you got some specials you want to talk to folks about?
Yes, sir, Larry. We are running a sale on some Stay Tough 949-6 330-foot long rolls. That stuff is running $219 a roll. We've also got some 6.5-foot green silver-topped American-made T-posts that we've got on sale. They're $575 a piece. Those come with 5 clips per post.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for these great prices.
Yes, sir. You can reach me at 830-379-7340. This sale is only good through next Saturday, the 21st, so call me before then.
We appreciate it, Stephen. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Larry.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's your Friday sale looking Thursday evening?
We're tagging on right at 500. 498 to be exact. And we probably got 75 to 80 cows and mostly calves. We got 150 Beefmaster cross steers. They're cut steers and heifers mixed. They're probably weighing at 5.5 to 7. Got another set of Charolais cross heifers and steers up there. Got several pins of black calves. So we're gonna have a good sale tomorrow. No pairs, no bread for this week. So gonna have good calf sale tomorrow, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock.
Yeah, you can reach me here at the sale barn, 361-358-1727, or call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in October, D's plus 110, 1098. Houston 1152. Progresso 1080. Brownsville 1116. Yellow corn to Corpus 540. Houston 545. Progresso 615. Hard red winter wheat to Houston 701 and a quarter. And beans to Houston and Placido, $11.99. Neighbor, we only moved 75 bale of Texas cotton yesterday. Prices went from a low of $79.02 to a high of $82.27 to an average across that 75 bales of $80.64. Neighbor, we're not average. We're the best darn farm show in Texas. That's because you're the best darn farm show listener. Thanks for listening to us on our website, down on thefarmradio.com, our 14 affiliated stations. You can see us at Larry Marble on Facebook or Down on the Farm on Facebook. We appreciate you listening. God bless. Good day. We'll see you down the road, neighbor.